Hi there, welcome to another episode of Total Ramblings. As usual, it is Lego Friday and we are continuing with our Star Wars theme. I've probably got about maybe another 4 Star Wars sets I haven't built yet to get through. I've got another set here I'd like to build, but I've got quite a big backlog back at the vault. Anyway, today we are going to be building a set that my daughter Alice got me for my birthday back in June. It is this one. This is set 75383, Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. There's the front of the box. There's the top of the box with Darth Maul. There's the blurby side of the box. There's the other side of the box with the 25 years of Lego Star Wars photo. There's the bottom of the box with the blurb. And there's the back of the box with the Sith Infiltrator landed and Darth Maul in his little speeder. I've got the original Sith Infiltrator, which came out in '99, I want to say, when the first sort of tranche of Lego Star Wars sets came out. Very blocky it was. And I think I've got one more Sith Infiltrator from a few years later, but I haven't bought the last maybe 1 or 2. I can't remember how many there've been. But as I say, Alice got this for me for my birthday. I mainly wanted this set because we've got Saw Gerrera. He is the exclusive minifigure available or coming with this 25 years of Lego Star Wars. I wanted him because in my sort of rebel forces, so to speak, we don't have a Saw Gerrera, and that was a bit of an odd sort of missing kind of person, really. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to build this now. I'm going to show you the usual time lapse, and then we'll have a look at it after. All right. Okay, and we're done. This build, compared with the original Sith Infiltrator from 1999, which is, blimey, I mean, literally 25 years ago, right? That's why we've got 25. I mean, that was just like bricks and plates. This had so many small parts. Very, very intricate build. Right. You do get a brick separator with this, in case you were running out. These, if you're interested, are all the spare parts. Put those to one side. Little mini build. This is Darth Maul's speeder bike. So there are 7 bags in this set, and bag 1 is basically Darth Maul and the speeder bike and the brick separator. It's very small. Yeah, some droids. So yeah, that we'll show you a bit more of that in a minute. We get 3 of these kind of seeker droids. Now, if I remember rightly, the original Sith Infiltrator was basically a black minifig head and an aerial. It was 2 pieces. This one is 6 pieces. Yeah, something like that. With a sort of representation of the antenna and the sort of eye, red kind of seeker eye there. So anyway, we get 3 of those hovering robots that were used by Darth Maul to sort of scour the deserts of Tatooine. Let's look at the minifigs. We have young Anakin with his short, stumpy legs. Let me just put the camera down a sec, and we can give you a bit of a closer look at Anakin. He has a double-sided head, so we've got surprised Anakin, ooh, and we've got kind of enthusiastic Anakin, shall we say. Printing there on the front with this sort of necklace thing, and then some sort of pouches at the back. So that's Anakin. We have Qui-Gon Jinn with a nice cloth sort of, well, yeah, cape, pauldron, cloak, whatever. Printing on the front there. Printing on the back here. And we've also got double-sided head for Qui-Gon Jinn. We've got kind of stoic Qui-Gon Jinn, and we've got kind of, get away, Anakin, I'm fighting the Sith Lord, sort of Qui-Gon Jinn. I don't know if that's the original Qui-Gon Jinn hairpiece. It probably is. Got quite a few Qui-Gon Jinns, but it's been a while since I bought one, since I've built one, because I don't really do prequel sets these days. Next we have Darth Maul. Darth Maul, of course, has his double-bladed lightsaber. He's got a little bit of back printing. Obviously no double-sided head because he doesn't really have a hairpiece. He's got this sort of horns affair with his, he's got his Sith eyes there, some front printing, some bit of leg printing. Oh, I forgot to mention, Qui-Gon's got a bit of leg printing as well. But anyway, yeah, a bit of leg printing here. Standard sort of Darth Maul, really. And then here is Saw Gerrera. So this is the whole purpose reason I wanted this set. Comes in a sort of interesting shade of green. I would have put Saw Gerrera as more a sort of dark brown sort of outfit. Played by Forrest Whitaker, of course, in the film Rogue One, and portrayed in some of the animated stuff as well. So he's got some back printing here. We've got printing on his sort of shoulder piece, printing on his torso, printing on his legs, no arm printing, and we have got two faces for Saw Gerrera. We've got angry rebel Saw Gerrera and sort of kind of quite calm rebel Saw Gerrera. Anyway, yeah, of course, along with the usual stand for 25 years of Lego Star Wars, this piece, if you didn't know, this clips in here and allows you to clip all of your Lego Star Wars figures together. I don't have them all yet. I've got a few of them, but certainly not all of them. A lot of them are in sets that are quite expensive that have only just come out. So here is the Sith Infiltrator itself. Very complex build. When I say complex, I mean lots of tiny pieces. Some nice sort of piece usage here on these back part of these wings. As you can see, with the Sith Infiltrator, the wings are hinged on click hinges and will go up and down for sort of flight mode. The cockpit here opens, and this opens, and this is kind of double hinged here, and these bits open as well. And inside the cockpit we have some sort of control mechanisms and what have you, and we've actually got room here to sit the little speeder bike in, so that actually just fits in there quite nicely. It doesn't clip in, it just kind of seats itself in there, but then of course you can basically fold up the whole thing and have it secured nicely in there. Inside we've got some clips here so that you can mount Darth Maul. So basically Darth Maul can sit on the speeder and hold on, and then you can clip his lightsaber pieces onto here, so that you can have him in his ship, so he can basically fly straight into his ship and kind of take off as the original really did. We open this up here. We have a little sort of loading area where we can put our seeker droids, and they go inside here, and then you can close that up, and then you'll notice here at the back, well underneath, we have a big hatch, and basically if you pull this forward, that drops out, and then you can deploy your seeker droids onto the planet of your choice. And then this can fold up, and essentially there's a rubber piece here which secures this hatch in this kind of locking piece in place. So the locking piece just barely kind of holds the hatch closed. You can essentially pull it forward, and essentially this makes it a kind of spring. This is what kind of pushes it shut again. So we open that up again for you. There you go. All right, so that's quite cool. And then when you close it shut, it'll just kind of lock shut like that. We've got two landing gear here. Just fold these back. So they sit flush into the hull of the ship. And then when you want to land the ship, you can bring them out and then click that around. This is actually really cool for a landing gear. In fact, this whole ship, given that you can have the seeker droids, Darth Maul, his little speeder bike, everything inside here, is really quite neat, with everything folding up the way it does. So that's quite good. And finally, as if that wasn't enough, at the front here, we do have a couple of flick fire missiles. And now they operate by pressing on this here, and you'll notice that they are actually, excuse me, my gimbal is deciding to go by itself. They're really neatly packed inside there. You don't see the tail end of those missiles at all. But by pressing down on here, I can fire one missile and I can fire the other missile. So essentially that little feature is kind of hidden in there. So I have to say, as a complete sort of compact ship which can kind of hold everything inside it, I'm actually very impressed with that. I think that's actually really cool. That's a good build. I like it a lot. Significantly better, of course, than the previous Sith Infiltrator that I've already referred to from 25 years ago. This is peak Lego design transformation. That's a good set. I like it a lot. Yeah, so as I say, this was bought for me by my daughter Alice for my birthday. I've got a few more Star Wars sets to build. We'll probably do another one next week on Lego Friday. Until then, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Please join me for another episode of Total Ramblings, whether it's a Lego review or whether it's a drone flight or anything else that I do. I do lots of random stuff on here. Hopefully some of it's interesting / funny / informative. But anyway, thanks very much for watching, and bye-bye.
If you enjoy what I do here, although I can't think why, please remember to click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. You might also want to check out my website, www.worldsbestestpoet.com, if you fancy a laugh.